Tariq Radio, like and subscribe. Tariq Radio, like and subscribe.
Who Ike? Ike is giving the thumbs down. Let's hop in, Ike. Ike is like, oh no, he's giving me the thumbs down. Come on, Ike, tell me something. Ike, hop on in.
Can you hear me?
Hear you, Ike. What am I saying wrong?
All right, so you said that we in America we on code, but obviously, nah. Hold on. So obviously we have a whole bunch of factions of gangs going on right now.
Okay. I knew you were gonna go with the gangs. Yeah, stop it there. That's what I'm saying. The fact that you're using outdated stereotypes and I can hear an accent with you, there ain't no we. Where are you from? What part of the Caribbean you from? Ike. What part of the Caribbean you from?
Where do you think I'm from? I want to hear from you.
I'm kind of getting a Haiti thing there. Where's your Where's your family from?
I'm 100% foundational black. Well, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest. I'm mixed. So I'm from I got mixed Ethiopian and foundational Black American. Pertaining to your term of it, right? So I got a split ancestral mix. So I'm foundational Black American, but I also got a Ethiopian.
Now, who's Ethiopian?
My second grandma.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work? How did they get with an FBA?
How do you think it worked?
Because they come over here and they distance themselves from us. So I'm trying to see how that worked.
Well, obviously, your framework of how Black people globally interact with each other don't work exactly how you think it does.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Hold on, something ain't adding up. Your grandmother, I can understand the dude out here getting him a little FBA thing, but your grandmother was Ethiopian and she got with an FBA dude.
Yeah.
And what did her Ethiopian family have to say about that? Because they trip on shit like that.
Well, you tell me. Since you know everything about Black interactions, you go ahead and tell me.
It's your lie, because I don't believe your lie. Damn lie straight. I don't believe that shit at all.
So why do you think it's a lie?
I mean, cause you already sound like you capping. I think you're full Ethiopian. I can hear your forehead bouncing up. What are you talking about? Some other thing. You come in and talking about some damn gangs. Out of here. Gangs.
No. Go ahead and explain it to me, because you explicitly said that we ain't got no separation. You basically said that we all on code. So go ahead and explain.
You even told that lie. I didn't say that we ain't got no separation. I said we're the most on code people out of Black people globally.
Oh, really? So you basically saying that your little FBA cult.
Okay. You about to start? Oh, this is the Fed. Did you say cult? Oh, did you say a cult?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sound like a Fed. Now you're doing Fed talk. That's why I didn't believe you. See, there we go. Now you talking.
Now let me speak. Let me speak a little bit. I'm generous. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you talk your shit. But let me talk.
Okay, no. Because see, now you've established yourself as a liar. So now we need to know why you're lying. Now, why are you lying? Now we got to know why you're lying now. Because now you're talking, first you start talking about a gang, then you said you're half FBA, then you start talking about a cult. So now you sound like a Fed and you lying. So why are you lying? Because people don't lie for no reason. Either.
All right.
2 reasons why people lie like what you're doing. Just 2 reasons only. Either you are a musty tether, full-fledged, or you're a damn op. That's the only.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Well, which one do you think I am? Because I'll go ahead and explain.
Either way, we ain't with you, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you okay? So are you done muting me?
No, I'm just letting so when you are lying, we already expect more lies, but go ahead.
All right. So basically, I just want to understand why do you think that we majorly on code? I want to understand that.
You're not of our lineage.
Yeah.
You can't speak for us. You can't do that. I don't believe you.
No. Okay, forget me.
Right.
Forget me.
Yeah.
Forget me.
Yeah.
Me. I don't matter.
Yeah.
I don't matter. I just want to understand it from your perspective.
We
So why do you think majorly we on code? Or why do you
food.
hold on.
On,
Let me
hold on.
read.
Hold on, dude. You asking me a question. I'm trying to answer it, and you keep flapping your damn gums. What you want to do? Just go ahead and say talk. Go ahead. You asking me a question. I was going to answer the question, but you have more to say. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
All right, so you basically you're insinuating that Black Americans are more interconnected and are able to craft a means of coming together and making a change, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say on code, because obviously you said we ain't all on code, even though that's basically what you said earlier.
I didn't say every foundational Black American ain't on code. Obviously, enough of us are. That's what I'm saying. So why
All right,
lie about that?
all right. So scratch that question. Why do you think we?
Oh, no. You've established yourself as a liar, family. This is a lesson for the family here. When somebody's lying and they've established themselves as a liar, acknowledging that they're a liar, that's one thing. Now it's kind of important to know why they're lying. That's equally as important. Now go ahead. Now what's your point? Because now you just kind of you got called out for being a liar and
So how am I a liar? I want to understand why you
already,
think I'm a liar.
already lied about 4 or 5 things within the first.
Go ahead, explain it.
Yes, sir. Number one, you came in talking about a gang. Then you said I are all on code. Then you said something about a cult. All right, so you the Fed line, sir.
All right, so
What?
basically you want to save face for your code. That's basically what's going on right now.
So are you doing I'm a tether and I say so? Because the only cult is in your imagination, sir. Is the cult in the room with you now?
So who runs the FBA title? Who runs it right now?
No.
Don't you own? Don't hold on, Tariq.
Yeah.
Don't you own the trademark
Mm-hmm.
for it?
Mm-hmm.
You do own it, right?
I do own the trademark.
Okay, so you admitted to it. So if you own
I own the oh, this is Fed talk. Now we're getting somewhere. This is Fed talk right here. This is the Fed attempt. This is like a feeble attempt of
Tariq,
hold on.
calm down.
Oh no. This is a lesson. Let me break this down. This is the lesson for the family. So you notice we've been getting these little Fed talking points the last few days. So just to let the family know, but this is a lesson. Let me show you what we're dealing with. Okay. So yeah, so now let's get back into it with the bad faith arguments. This is like a Fed talking point that they didn't sent down from some
Mm-mm-mm.
because
Tariq.
no. Yeah. African American has 3,000 trademarks on it. Is that a cult?
Okay, all right. Do you view?
No. African American.
Hold on, Tariq. Hold on.
No, stop feding out. They better tell your supervisors they better get some more experienced feds. African American has 3,000 trademarks on it. So all 3,000 people, the leader of African American? So what do you come on? Hmm?
All right, can I speak?
Just answer the question.
What's your
Giggling ain't helping you, sir. Giggling shows that you're talking in bad faith. I'm asking you, I'm bringing it back to you. Yes, I own the trademark for Foundational Black American when it relates to educational and
Okay, so why
when it relates to educational and promotion
do you own the trademark, sir?
to protect
Why do you?
to protect it. The same reason why people own African American for different reasons, right?
Okay, so why, from your understanding, since you're the one that understands everything else, right?
Did you hear what I just said? You asked, why do I own the trademark? For several reasons. Number one, because I put out books and promotional information, and that's trademark because we sell products. All right? That makes sense? You trademark products. If I put out a book or if we have an event using the word FBA, a promotional event, you trademark it so that nobody does another event similar that undermines your event. Do you know how trademarks work? Did they teach you that in Ethiopia?
All right, so I have a question. Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
are you?
no, 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 no. We're still talking about this. You asked the question, and I'm giving you an answer. Now you're changing the subject. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand how trademarks work?
Yes, but you're dodging the questions. You're
How am I dodging the question and I'm asking it directly? I'm answering it directly. I'm telling you why I own the trademark of Foundational Black American. We put out promotional projects and books, and you have to protect them. Does that make sense?
okay. Can I ask a question real quick?
Family, study these tethers. Study them, study them, study them.
Are you aware of Arthur Watt?
Study these people. Study them, study them.
Listen. Hold on. This is a serious
It's
question,
not because,
Tariq.
no,
Can you?
no, you're changing the subject. Why are you changing the subject into something completely?
I'm not. I'm not.
Yes, you are. Why are you changing the subject like that? Why are you changing the subject into something else? You asking me about somebody. I didn't even hear you. Why are you changing the subject like that after you asked a bad faith question, got debunked, and now you're changing the subject? Why'd you do that?
Because you're deflecting. And I want to. I want to have you answer.
I'm deflecting. You asked me a question and I'm giving you an answer, and you're changing the subject
You keep muting me, so
because you keep trying to change the subject. Why are you acting so oppy? See, this is why all of these deceptive tactics, I don't believe you. I didn't believe you initially. I can tell a tether. I can smell a tether. I can smell the biryani chicken. I can just smell tetherishness on you. So why are you lying, Ike? Like, that's what I want to know. Now I want to know really, why are you lying? Why,
I'm not lying.
why are you lying and acting like an ob?
I'm not. So, do you know who Arthur Watkins is? Because he apparently he has a Freedman Bank going on right now.
We ain't talking. We're talking. Well, Arthur, he's somewhere in here. You talk to him about that. Why are you asking me about his business? Why are you asking me about that? Why are you asking me about somebody else's business? I don't know what's going on with his. Why are you asking me about that? You sound like a fed. Why are you asking me about something that I don't know?
Okay,
Why,
are you gonna let me talk?
no, why are you asking me about that? No, just
I'll let you know. I'll let you
no,
know.
no,
But are you gonna let me
no,
talk?
no, no, no. Let me know now. Why are you asking me about something like that? I don't know nothing about that. What about him?
Because to my understanding, Arthur Watkins, all right, he's focused on Freedman Reparations Bank, all right. So he
Okay, what? Why are you asking me that? What does that have to do?
because you have all right. So you own the title of foundational Black American, all right,
No,
and he
no, no, no. I own a trademark for products and certain services. There's other people who put out stuff with FBA on it that I ain't got nothing to do with. Okay, so you sound like a fed.
I'm not a Fed.
Why are you talking like a fed, man? You framing these very accusatory things. No, I don't. I own
I'm at
trademark for my products, but other people put out FBA products that I don't have anything to do with. So why are you lying? Hmm? Why are you lying so much?
all right. So look, I just want to understand why. I want to understand why you're not connected to Arthur Watkins because
There's a lot of people that is 43 million foundational Black Americans. I don't know everybody, sir. I don't know everybody. And the fact that you're coming in here asking me about somebody else's business, that sounds like Fed talk for some reason. It just sounds fetish. Don't it sound just then? Do you listen to yourself? If you were somebody else, wouldn't you think you were a Fed just asking something like that?
No, look. Can I talk?
No.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Yes, because you're just changing the subject, saying little Fed talking points.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Like,
not.
you know what?
I promise you, I'm not.
It
I promise you, I'm.
like sounds like somebody gave you a list of talking points to just mention. That's what you're doing. You're just going over some talking points that were emailed to you by some supervisor or something. Because when one thing gets debunked, you move on to some weird non sequitur that has
Hey, look.
no, 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 no. See, we've been getting a lot of this little Fed activity around here, and it's the same
No,
pattern.
no, no. Hold on. Arthur's right here, right now. So
Right. Okay, shout out to Arthur. But yeah, just your whole talking point, you're just y'all come in here, y'all say something, say some bullshit, get debunked, and then immediately change the subject. Say some bullshit and then change the subject to something else. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Ike, why are you changing the subject from subject to subject to subject? And you're trying to
I can't explain it if you keep muting me. So I don't know what you're trying to do, nigga.
won't answer a question. What you do, you keep trying to crowbar talking points. You're not answering anything. You're just crowbarring talking points. That's why I'm muting you. Because it seems like you were given a directive to just crowbar talking points, to throw some bullshit out there and then change the subject and throw some more bullshit out and then change the subject and throw some bullshit.
What do you want me to?
Yeah, you keep changing the subject and you keep trying to crowbar non sequiturs.
What do you want me to answer? I answer for you right now.
Okay. How long have you been working for the feds?
I'm not a
Sir,
nigga. You crazy,
what's your fed name? Double O Musty? All right. James Bushmeat Bond. I mean, what's your Fed name? Because you're just doing a bunch of Fed.
nigga. Tariq, you need to calm down. I'm not no fed. I'm just a
Dude,
regular nigga. Listen.
no, no, you coming across like a Fed. You understand? You're Agent Double O Musty, dude.
Listen, I care. I care deeply about my people. Okay, that's all.
First, you came in talking about gangs and all that dumb shit. Everything you've said.
Gangs is a serious problem we got, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah. East African gangs in Minnesota. Yeah. The gangs in your community. Yeah. Them Somali
Tariq, you're
them
not you.
Somali gangs and them East African gangs, yeah, that is a problem, right?
Okay. So you're saying that gangs is not a problem.
Hell no, they're not a problem. Gangs are not a problem now. What the are you talking about? Where are gangs a problem? Huh?
Okay, so you basically
Where
brushing off our issue.
where are gangs a problem? Hmm?
Chicago, nigga.
Nigga,
What about Chicago, nigga?
nigga,
Tell me about Chicago.
you tell me.
Go ahead. I'm gonna mute myself. I want you to speak right now.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead. Tell me about Chicago.
You tell me about Chicago. I love Chicago. I don't have a problem with gangs.
No. You
No, no,
you
I'm telling you about Chicago. Dude, I got part of my career started in Chicago with my books. I get love in Chicago. I go to Chicago all the time and get a lot of love. I don't encounter gangs in Chicago. So you tell me about it. I don't encounter them. When I go to Chicago, I've done lectures, screenings. I get nothing but love in Chicago. What you talking about?
That's because you got some money, nigga.
No,
The same amount of money.
I done been all in the trenches. I'm good.
You ain't no damn nigga. You ain't
Nigga,
no
okay, stop trying to sound tough. Or don't dare try to have a tough cadence in your voice, nigga. You sound hungry and thin and frail. All right, don't you dare try to get no damn tough cadence in your voice. Nigga, you sound like you wearing some flip-flops and a damn free P. Diddy shirt on right now, nigga. So don't even play with that.
nigga. You ain't got no damn ties.
Don't try to act tough, nigga. All right. You better go in there and make you some goddamn injera bread and sit your little old hungry ass down and do your fed duties. Don't try to sound tough, please. It's not convincing.
Nigga, you eating.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, little old sass.
Nigga, you eating fire.
You all ticklish and shit. How you gonna be a giggling gangster? Gangsters don't giggle, nigga. You all yo hood. Nigga, no, that's not gangster, nigga. You can't be a giggling gangster.
You don't know my ties, nigga.
No, yeah, nigga, I know your ties, nigga. You got ties to the immigration office. That's what you do, nigga. You out here hiding from ICE. That's the only gang you looking for, the ICE truck to pull up. Little old sassy.
Tariq.
Look, little old.
Calm down,
All
nigga.
right, calm down. Calm down, Tataleash. All right. You're not no thug. Talking about gangs. Stop it. All right, nigga. You got a gang of flies on your ass. That's what you got a gang of. That's the only problem you need to worry about. All right, but anyway, Tataleash.
Nah, nigga, hold on. Let me speak real quick. Are you gonna mute me again?
Man, say what you need to say. And then
All right.
before them Uber orders come on in. But go ahead.
All right, you're not gonna mute me, is you?
Man, go ahead, bitch ass boy.
All right, so look, you trying to brush off our issues.
Ain't no hour. You ain't of our lineage. So stop it. Ain't no hour. We're not immigrants like you. But
I thought you wasn't gonna mute me,
yeah,
nigga.
but you ain't gonna sit here talking about some hour and us. You ain't of our lineage. So go ahead.
You don't know me, nigga.
Yeah, dude, I can hear the goddamn flies buzzing around.
You don't know me,
I
nigga.
hear the flies buzzing around in the back. I hear flies and a battery missing out the smoke detector. So it's all types of beeping and buzzing going on in the back. I hear big beeping.
I'm in the trenches.
No, you the trenches. No, nigga, you in a damn in an apartment with 30 other Ethiopians, nigga.
You don't know me, nigga.
I know enough. I can hear that smoke alarm beeping in the back and flies and pops and clicks from your grandma living in the damn kitchen. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Nah, nigga, Tariq, hold on. Is you gonna let me speak?
now go ahead. You gotta say lame ass. Go ahead.
All right, so look, basically, nigga, you living high life right now, nigga. You know.
Oh, stop pocket. But y'all tethers are always pocket watching. Y'all some of the biggest haters on earth. Y'all tethers are the worst. I told y'all about these old pocket watching ass tethers. They're so jealous about it. Oh, hungry, so hungry. Y'all some hungry haters. Y'all always worried about what money we got. You nigga got all that money and I have to work at Postmates. All right, nigga, all right, get your Postmate game up. Don't worry about me living on the high life, you little dusty nigga.
Okay, hold on. I got a serious question to ask you. You gonna let me ask it?
Hurry up, because I got other people I want to get on.
What is you gonna do considering President Trump's big beautiful bill that got passed? What are you gonna do for the communities across the nation? What are you gonna do? Because right now you got the position of a black leader, right? You supposed to be a black
No,
leader.
I don't. No, I don't. Who am I the leader of? I ain't nobody's leader. What you talking
Then
about?
who the fuck is you talking? Who is you?
Who am I the leader of? What you talking about? I ain't nobody's
Who you
leader.
speaking for?
Yeah, I speak. I only lead your grandma and your aunt, nigga. That's it.
So
I
you're
just
not
got
speaking.
no. I ain't the leader of nothing. I ain't the leader of
Then what the fuck
nobody. I
is?
ain't got. What's what?
Is you gonna let me talk?
Yeah, you talking about the leader? Who am I the leader of?
So what are you doing right now?
Talking
What's the purpose?
talking to a musty tether in the middle of
No. What's the purpose of your platform? What's the purpose of your platform?
tethers like you. That's what I'm doing.
So you're not going spare a little change. You're not gonna help out.
I already 30 cents a day to one of your cousins. Damn, what else do I need to do? Shit, I can't feed all of y'all asses. I
Okay, a little.
have to flick the flies off yourself and pull yourself up by your flip flops. I mean, damn, come on now.
Listen. Hold on. Okay. Since you think I'm a tether, me.
It's not even a question at this point, sir.
Listen, fuck me.
We clearly know you're a tether, okay? We clearly know you're a tether.
Yeah. All right.
That is that why the big beautiful bill has you shook because they about to get that immigration thing popping and get you the hell
I'm
up.
not.
Hmm? That big beautiful bush meat is what you're gonna be going back to. All right. Some
Nigga, I'm
big
straight. I'm doing shit that's gonna actually uh gonna be good for our communities. I'm doing real shit, nigga. What are you doing? That's what I want to.
What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm investing in a lot of shit that you don't know about because
You're investing in gas money to drive Uber because you're gonna have to get your ass back
nah,
home.
nah, 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 nah. Tariq, you
Yes, sir. You invest money into giraffe shoes. You're gonna have to put on some shoes for them giraffes when you get back to the crib. All right. So just focus on that and get out of FBA business. All right, Ike. Thank you so much, man. It's been real. All right, boy. These dusty little pocket watching tethers. Boy, I tell you, boy, these pocket watching tethers, they are so resentful. They hate when foundational Black Americans do anything that's remotely financially successful. They are the biggest damn haters. That's why I told people, a lot of these people upset with the Diddy thing where he didn't get thrown and he's not going to be in jail for life, and they're not going to take his assets. The tethers are real upset about that. The tethers are very upset about that. They love to see an FBA get taken down, especially financially. But listen, family, like I said, when somebody's lying, it's very important to understand why they're lying. See, lying is one thing, but understanding why these people are lying, what the purpose of the lie is, that's equally important, ladies and gentlemen. Because, see, when you find out why a person is lying, see, that reveals their hidden agenda. See, that exposes their true intention. If it's manipulation, self protection, sabotage, jealousy, are they feds? Because a lot of these cats are feds. And understanding why they're lying, that protects you from larger schemes. Because some lies are just the surface level of sometimes a deeper operation. You understand? It's very important to understand why some of these people are lying, especially when they tell certain specific lies. That helps you kind of spot patterns and repetition. When you know the motive behind a lie, you can spot the same tactic being used again, either by that person or by others. See, I'm very good on pattern recognition. And when we get some of these oppie people who tell the same lie that's worded damn near the same way, that's not random. A lot of that shit is coming from some type of central source. People ain't just gonna coincidentally tell the same lie or lies just out the blue. It's coming from some type of central source, and there's a reason why they're telling certain lies. And usually that's like a COINTELPRO tactic. The name of the game is to try to discredit. That's why a lot of these guys, they'll call up and they'll tell a lie, and then you'll debunk them, and then they'll change the subject and go into a whole different lie. See, we got to watch these COINTELPRO types of tactics, ladies and gentlemen. We better understand, family, how real COINTELPRO is. We got to understand how real it is. When they start declassifying a lot of documents from the 1960s, people really underestimated the reach of the COINTELPRO program. When you start looking at some of the declassified documents, boy, they had these agents and operatives everywhere in the Black community. They had these people crawling around everywhere. This is in the 60s. They had them all up in churches. They had them all up on Black college campuses. Any Black meeting people had, they had ops in there who's sitting up there giving misinformation and then feeding information back to the feds. All of the so-called militant organizations, Black Panthers, Black Liberation Party, it was just loaded with damn agents. In the New Hidden Color 6, we talk about Brother Malcolm X, before he died. Dude, damn near everybody in that damn Audubon was a agent, dude. Man, y'all don't understand how deep that shit was with Malcolm. Nigga, who wasn't a damn agent around Malcolm when he died? It was bad, man. Man, we done uncovered so much stuff about Malcolm that everybody around him was a damn op. You understand? Dr. King, he had a bunch of ops around him when he got killed. He was low, flooded with ops. The photographer, everybody was a damn agent. The dude taking the pictures of him laying there dead, that nigga was a damn informant. You know? So yeah, now we see how deep that shit was then. Do y'all understand? Y'all think that shit went away now and they got way more surveillance, way more technology now? Yeah. And they got the internet where they can be way more covert and they can have these weird tethers call up because brother Hosea Williams, he said one of the photographers that was an agent that was around Dr. King was a South African informant, was a informant from South Africa. So these tethers have been on the take for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So we better understand how serious this is. So when people come in with certain patterns and they're saying certain bullshit ass talking points, understand that ain't random and that ain't them just hating. These folks are sent in to do shit like that, and we have to understand why. You understand? Look at all the people in here. Let me tell you something. When you got a lot of people in these rooms like we got now every night, that's some real influence, ladies and gentlemen. That's real influence. And anytime there's real influence, there's going to be real sabotaging or attempts of sabotaging. Let's get no bull, mo bull, no bull, mo bull, no bull.
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm chilling in the pavilion, man. Yo, it's good you've been holding your own the past few days, man. Because a couple things I want to go through real quick. Number one, I have noticed over the past week I think I've heard them call themselves or refer to themselves as these cornbread niggas or cornbread black folk, bougie ass black folk. I think they've been amping things up over the past week. I heard a couple of these folks. One of them I remember I kind of gleaned at the video, kind of got at you. They've been amping things up, man. I mean, they've been amping things up at us, at basically a lot of us on delineation tip, man. They've been amping shit up, man. I'm like, there is something up, man. There is definitely something up. I've noticed that too. Like just on my timeline, I'm seeing a couple of these folks trying to talk about how any of us that's on our delineation, we're quote unquote, lying with white colonizers or some bullshit. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's definitely something up right here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh, brother. And yeah, we're on it. We're not letting anything pass us by. We're peeping everybody. Let's get Forever King Zay. Forever King Zay. What's up, brother? King Zay, unmute your microphone, please. If you can. Mr. King, I give you 5 seconds. And since we're not getting that, let's get Jacob. I'll try Jacob again. All right, let's try Mr. Jacob and see if his thing works this time. Hey, what's up, Jake?
Hey, what's up, man? I wanted to say a few things.
Go ahead.
Not the typical tether, as you would call it, but I wanted to say I appreciate your guys' space very much. It's helped me like learn so much as a Mexican. Um, Me personally, I'm like a darker Mexican, right? So like we experience the light Mexicans in Mexico. I understand that, right? Obviously, we see that here in America, but I have like extraordinary sympathy, obviously, towards the white supremacy thing. Just experiencing, obviously, growing up. But so I appreciate you guys' space.
Okay.
Secondly, I definitely feel like my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just agreeing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Secondly, I feel like I'm a little more educated for most Mexicans that at least come up here because I listen to every single one of your videos every single day. So like, I feel like one thing to not underestimate, which you already talk about every day, which is like I definitely think like every non-FBA is definitely against FBAs all the time, and it's actually like crazy. But and then lastly, my biggest question I've been really wanting to ask you is if you're religious at all, and what your standpoint is on that part, just so I can kind of like direct me on everything, I guess.
Okay, yeah, very good question. Thank you for the call, by the way. Now, as far as me being religious to a certain degree, again, my thing is I believe that us foundational Black Americans, we had an ethnogenesis and a spiritual ethnogenesis, and we have a spiritual entity within us that I call the Majara spirit. Had to give it a name because our spiritual essence is completely different. We have a spiritual essence that's completely different from everybody. Just the way we do things, the way we move, the moral high ground that we have collectively. Um, just a lot of things about foundational Black Americans. How we have looked out for everybody and helped so many people, and our spiritual essence is extremely unique. We've sacrificed for so many people like nobody else has done. Nobody has done what we've done. Foundational Black Americans, I like to point out how, again, in the 1930s and 40s, when Ethiopia was about to be attacked by Italy, thousands of foundational Black Americans lined up in the United States trying to volunteer to go over there and fight. Family, when has any other group volunteered to come fight and help us? Can we be real? When has any group anywhere said, "Hey, we're gonna go help them FBAs. We're gonna help foundational Black Americans. Let's go line up and help them." When have they done that? Come on. When the Vietnam War was happening and they were about to send Muhammad Ali, greatest world champion, he was like, "Nah, I'll go to jail before I do that. I'm not going to go over there and fight those people." He took a moral stand and willing to put everything on the line, put his title on the line, put his freedom on the line to say, "Hey, I think this is immoral and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go over there and harm them people. They didn't do nothing to me. I'm dealing with y'all over here." Do you know how much integrity, the spiritual essence you got to have to stand on that type of business when you're at the top of your career? You understand that? Who has done that for us? Who put it on the line? Anybody? Who has put that on the line for us? Anywhere, anytime. You know what I'm saying? We have a certain spiritual essence that's different, man. We have a spiritual essence that's completely different. Yeah. And I'm not saying that to denigrate people. I'm not saying that to denigrate people, but yeah, we are very unique. We have a very unique spiritual system. That's why when we practice Christianity, we practice it in a pure form. Yeah, the white supremacists, when they talk about Christianity, they talking about burning a cross and lynching somebody. Remember, the Klan is a Christian organization, by the way. Technically, the Ku Klux Klan, they're actually a religious organization. They're listed as a religious organization. Did y'all know that? The Klan is a religious organization. They're a Christian organization. Yeah. A lot of folks don't know that. But yeah, they would sit there and plan, the white supremacists would plan lynchings at church. They would give church announcements announcing their lynchings. So yeah, their Christianity, that's different. It's different. When we practice Islam, it's different. It's in a pure form. Like the Nation of Islam. They practice Islam the way it's supposed to be practiced. They don't do all that weird shit that those Arabs be doing, beating on women, and no, they don't do that. They don't do all that weird shit. The Nation of Islam, those brothers stand on business, integrity, respect, dignity. You know what I'm saying? When we practice something, because we already have a spiritual system within us that's already pure, we practice other things in a pure form. So that's the great thing about us. And I'm not saying that to denigrate anybody, but I give our people props, man. Foundational Black Americans are phenomenal people. You understand? Now, don't let nobody denigrate y'all like that tether calling up talking about some gangs. Think of the gangs of some of y'all. The tether's over here banging and all that weird shit. Y'all keeping that shit up. If we're gonna be real, every time you see a big gang bus, it's a bunch of big forehead niggas with bandanas and shit. It's all them niggas up there in Minnesota doing all that weird shit. I don't know what kind of gangbanging they're doing. They're doing drive-bys at the zoo, shooting camels and shit. I don't know what them niggas are doing. That's some weird ass gangbanging. Yeah. So yeah, we don't. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. And I know a lot of the OGs from LA, by the way. So it's some different gangbanging going on out here. Ain't that right, Ike? Ain't that right, Ike, with your little old dusty ass? You dusty, musty tether. All right.
Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check.